Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. Good. This up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida prominent, R.J. Harvey. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. After be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Captain, go. Away.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. Going to Huge gainer on 4th down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's swung out to Harvey. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
At the 1-yard line.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. On the move left. And a nice run and close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's another Baltimore.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Jackson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun snap and a run for Smith. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
at the 7-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. It allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll go play action with Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 52 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones taking him down for the 1st sack of this new campaign. On 2nd down, it's Nix. This one caught at the 4. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Captain. Away.
Throwing is Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Brenton Simpson working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. going to throw for it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Pick by Malachi Starks.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
I'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. Go.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Broncos 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one grabbed by Austin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
14-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Moving left. That is caught at the 3. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Quarters set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no good.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a run with Smith. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, Jackson. He finds Austin with the ground. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
Baltimore, first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Down inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Baltimore, first down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Broncos 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Matt Bryant, the target there. And it's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And no chance to turn and you go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Hey, middle. What?
Now, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he will score! Rashard Smith, touchdown Ravens. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Big snap on 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4. Back to throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. A pressure there. Got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job of textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Smith again. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Jackson. To the left side in the hands of Rice. fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Come on, come on. Sit on.
They'll run with Smith. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Sit on.
One more time, it's Smith. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Smith. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rashard Smith, touchdown Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos 7. To kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run back.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down. Nix. He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing is Nix. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. They send Sutton in motion. Nix gonna throw for it. He finds Mims. It's complete. And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
A gain of 7. First down, Broncos.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is caught at the 3. They're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. They're trying to punch it in with Harvey. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked by Malachi starts. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and try to stop it but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rain. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long-lost out-west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break
something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, no. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, no. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They all fuck up and latch, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock, shock, cause this is it.
wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon.